Bow, boom, bada ba ba. Welcome YouTube with another YouTube around YouTube because YouTube is YouTube. Today we are participating in Characters That Piss Me Off Part 3. I didn't watch on stream 1 and 2, but I have watched them. Shout out to Internet City, because they're the only people I react to. Loki, actually. I watch reaction videos of Loki action. Okay, so, yeah, let's get that one started. My face has disappeared. Face? Where are you? Chocolate starfish! Hot dog waters! Introducing chocolate starfish! And a hot dog water. Sorry. Voiced him. Alright.
Multitude of things in life truly beautiful. Entertainment, clothing. I find the multitude of things in life truly beautiful. Entertainment, clothing, cars, Popeyes. Like, what's there not to like? It could be amazing sometimes here. Time and time again, I'll just forget that as much as life is full of day-to-day hardships, traumatic experiences, or just a load of difficult decisions that can lead to a bunch of bullshit, is that there can always be a bright side to it if you stay positive, move in a better direction, change your life up. And instead of staying focused on the negatives, steer clear of that and just begin to embrace happiness.
Exactly. If you think your life is going south, like just going like downward, listen to me. Peep. Okay. If you think your life is being shit right now, just focus on the positives. Like if your mom just died, say, hey, at least I got my dad. He's trying his hardest. He's going through the same shit I am. Comfort him. Find comfort in that. If your girlfriend broke up with you, like look to your friends. They'll help you. I promise you they will. Unless they're shitheads, then just like start jerking and shit. just find comfort in porn, pal. Safe porn. Not that lolly shit. If you ever it's off topic. Yeah. Stay safe right there. Stay safe.
And forgiveness. And with that being said, man, didn't Kendrick teach you anything? That's a bunch of bullshit. Hating
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Excellence. Only the most elite can hate to their heart's content. Humility and love are for the weak. Hate and will are for the strong. That's why if I ever join the Lantern Corps in DC, I'm going straight to the Red Lanterns.
Crazy. Can y'all hear this shit? Right to the video, bro. Can y'all hear this shit? Wait. Desktop audio. Okay, that's a desktop audio. Okay, I'm good.
Quick thing, me and Atrocitus, we finna be boys. And the cat Red Lantern, he gonna be my cat now. His backstory is so sad. But that's beside the point. My beautiful and loyal viewers, I've made a couple videos on characters that just piss me off, man. Going from bums like the MCU's Hulk to crying loser Nepo babies like Chris from Sonic X. And I thought it couldn't get any worse. I thought truly that after name dropping Tariq in the first video of this, I thought it couldn't get any worse. I thought Tariq was the bottom of the barrel, the pinnacle peak of the iceberg, the Scott Truman of all Red Power Rangers. Power Rangers RPM is the best Power Rangers. Fight me. But I genuinely thought
I will fight you. RPM, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. But you have to put up your dukes for that one, pal. Dino Thunder is right there. Nigga, Megaforce is right there. Not Megaforce. Was it Mega? Yeah, Megaforce is right there. Nigga, Dino Charge. What do you want about Mystic Force was kind of ass. Mystic Force was kind of ass. A wee bit ass. But put up your dukes, pal. Squabble up. That's just a terrible fighting stance. This feels wrong to do. Squabble up. Yeah, this feels wrong to do. Terrible fighting stance.
Oh, that after mentioning that waste, man.
Holy chin of doom and fucking spare.
It's sad to say that I'm deeply wrong. There are so much more people in fiction to hate on. Like I'm talking a whole Guinness Book of Records full of these clowns. And some of them, as hard as it is to believe, are worse than Tariq. Which is why I'm here to expose to you, man. Today, folks, I've returned with more characters that have pissed me off. Worse than the other two videos of people I mentioned. I despise these individuals with all my power.
Go back for that. DW? Yo, a little fucking bit. I hated DW. Wanna know why? She reminded me of Sarah. Only real ones know who Sarah is. Landon? Yo, she reminded me of Sarah so bad. Snitching every chance she get. Arthur, if you don't let me go with you, I'm telling mom. Bitch, motherfucking tell mom. I'll sock you and shit before you tell mom, nigga. Arthur's brown. He can say the N-word. He just never tried it. Arthur's brown, pal. Arthur's brown. He can say the N-word. DW, fuck you, nigga. I can say my shit. Yo.
Last take of this video is probably going to be a little bit controversial. You may hate me for my take on it. You may disagree with me and not like what I have to say about it.
Probably not.
And guess what?
Probably not. Unless you say some outrageous shit. Unless you say some outrageous stuff.
Anyways, let's jump into the first pick I got. Mine from Shield Hero.
Okay.
And to cut this shit,
I never
you
watched
fucking
Shield Hero.
suck. Like, I can't remember if your name is Mine, Multi, Hippopotamus. I don't care, bro. You just suck. You're just terrible. If you're unfamiliar or have never heard of this waste of life, Mine is a character from the anime called The Rising of the Shield Hero. This shit used to be mad hype back in the day, in where this wicked woman is introduced to us in the first episode. And off first looks, you might think, oh, she don't look too bad. She doesn't look all that evil. I ain't see nothing wrong here. My friend, the devil comes in many forms. No. See, Mine in the first episode shows us why she belongs as public menace #1. She graciously takes a seat as one of the most hated anime characters of all time. She's definitely top 5. And now, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. My knowledge on this lady is only limited to the first season, since I've only seen that season. So if you've seen the whole anime and she's done worse throughout the show, well, I wouldn't be surprised, I'll be honest. But anyways, let me share the tea and explain to you, man, why she's horrible. So like I said earlier, Mine makes her first appearance in the first episode of
Hand off your taxes
Holy
to an expert
ads.
in your neighborhood.
I don't know how copyright works, so just gonna mute that. Muty tootie that. I'm gonna just crop it out when I post this. Yo, unskippable ad, dude.
where our main character, Naofumi, and 3 other guys from different parallel versions of Japan are all transported to a whole new world. You know, the typical isekai shit. Anyway, these 4 men are all assigned different weapons. You got the sword and bow heroes, the spear hero, and of course, the shield hero. And let me say something real quick. The other 3 heroes, they suck ass, bro. The sword and the bow hero are semi-decent, but they really don't do shit besides just standing there and watching shit pass by. And for the spear hero, he's just a bum. He cares too much about getting goals. He's useless. Someone tell this guy to control his loss. He's whack. And with these 4 guys getting summoned, they were all initially brought here to fight off waves of monsters that were just fully finessing the whole kingdom. It was looking like Raccoon City before they came, I ain't gonna lie. Eventually in the episode, the king then gets to yapping, explaining that to them, also telling them about what the hell they're gonna get up to on their journeys. But throughout
what he is a human, no matter what, he is a woman harassing bum. Okay. Calm this next time, pal, but yeah. Still my favorite character, but
the entire interaction, he just
it's a tie between him, Shinobu, and Inosuke. No, not Shinobu. Fucking what was the blind bitch again? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know.
blatantly disrespects Naofumi in the process. He's a dickhead. And you know what? He gets even worse throughout the entirety of season 1. A day later after they meet, the king brings some of the best warriors of the city into the castle. Proper heavy hitters, S-class guys and girls. People who are definitely Grandmaster rivals. So the 4 heroes can choose between them and have party members. So they don't have to do their own journeys alone. Long story short, this is literally Final Fantasy. They even have whole game menus in this anime. And with Naofumi, trusted in the room of people and dedicated warriors he's in, he closes his eyes, thinking that he's gonna have a whole party full of people to adventure with. And as he opens them slowly, he comes to see nobody wanted to join his squad. Nah, they violated this man, bro. He's on his ones now, his peak. The shield hero was seen as so useless to everyone else. They were just out here clout chasing, going to the other 3 who actually have some sort of weapons to fight with. I mean, me personally, I would never do this. If it were me, I'm going straight to the sword hero. I ain't crazy, he's going sword. So with Naofumi being on his ones, one person decided to leave their squad to join him. Mine. She wanted to switch from the spear heroes team to the shield heroes. And now, he finally got a party member. And with that being said, every other hero and their teams go their separate ways and start their journeys. Naofumi and Mine start adventuring. They buy equipment, fight balloon monsters, get closer, you know, the usual. Here at this part in the show, you wouldn't suspect Mai of anything evil. She's just being an ally and showing him the ropes of how the world works, you know. You wouldn't think her and Mahito are cousins. But, ladies and gentlemen, things were only sweet for like a good 20 minutes. Cause the thing Mine did to Naofumi right after this Get her in prison, man. After Naofumi and her finished adventuring for the day, they decide to check into a motel for the night. Naofumi is about to go to bed. He's like, I appreciate all you did for me today and thanks her for showing him the ropes. Mine's like, no problem. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Then when Naofumi wakes up the next day, the man has been robbed. All his shit has been stolen. His money, his armor, everything gone out his room. It's done. Done now. He starts panicking, moving loose. So he runs out his room to go to Mine's room to tell her that they've been robbed until a bunch of knights pull up. They start speaking, saying shit like, I know for me. The king wants to see you right now, fam. What do you mean the king wants to see me right now? Nigga, I've been robbed. So these guys just grip now for me, drag him out the hotel, dash him into the king's room, and everybody is waiting in there. The other heroes, the king, and Mine. Now for me, he's mad confused. He doesn't know what the hell's going on. This shit ain't adding up. He just starts shouting, hey yo, Mine, them niggas robbed me. We can't hit no more parlays. What, bro? The situation here wasn't making any sense until the king says, Mine, could you repeat what you told me again? He hit me with the allegations. I ain't gonna say it was actually called, but I know you're smart enough to know what I mean by allegations. And that was it. Naofumi has been accused of doing the allegations against Mine. This shit is going crazy. Everybody's looking at him with pure disgust. It's the biggest sin in that world. Shit, it's one of the worst crimes in the real world. And as he starts panicking and falling into despair, breaking down right in front of all of them after being accused of this, where there even being planted evidence, Mine just pulls this face. And Naofumi realizes he's been set up. She's been...
Yo, being set up like that, then proceeds to do the, childish of doom. What the fuck? Yo, I'm trying to fucking care. Wait. Yep. Why does it do that? Why is it, every time I press a new scene, freeze frame. New scene, freeze frame. Hey guys, look. Boom. Genuinely, I want to see if I can fix that. Genuinely, I want to see if I can fix that. Low-key genuinely.
Pulling a ruse the whole time. She wanted to make him look bad, ruin his life, steal all his money, and just make him look like some giant dickhead to the whole entire public. If he wasn't one of the 4 legendary heroes, this accusation could have got him killed, murdered for a lie. She's evil. She did this for no reason. Pure menace behavior. Take her to jail now. She made Naofumi's reputation miserable for the rest of the show. Everybody in the world knows about this, and he's finished. It was so bad that...
Hey, wait, hold on. I'm not keep pausing. Let me check if it's working for real. It's working for real. It's working for real. Yippee. Okay.
His first party member in his team is a slave. And he didn't bring her up like that. Like, she was treated way better. But that's how bad Mine did the guy. And then throughout the whole show, she just continued to hate on him constantly. She sabotaged him from winning a 1v1 against a spear hero. And he was whipping him. Tried to sabotage him in races. Openly disrespected him in public. And the king was just as much a waste man. Every time the 4 heroes would successfully complete a wave, he was paying this guy short. The other 3 heroes were making like 2 to 3k silver a wave. But now for me, he only made like 500 silver per wave. That's some bullshit. The fuck 500 silver gonna do for me? That's not even bodega money. I can't buy nothing with that. I'm broke. The man even has to buy the cheapest meals at taverns because that's how sad the situation is. And to think, all of this...
JoJo's is one. I don't... JoJo vid. Like Siwa? Siwa? I can make a JoJo Siwa video. JoJo. Anyways. Yeah.
Hey, literally came from nowhere. Naofumi was so happy to be in a new world. He was the most happiest he's been at the start of the show. Then throughout the rest of it, the guy just nonchalant.
My bad, yo, 20. There you go.
Doesn't care about nothing and hates everything. And to be honest, I don't blame him. It ruined him, his image, everything. She even tried to kill her own sister. She's a maniac. But luckily, by the grace of karma, Naofumi got his revenge. Eventually, the queen pulls up after she disappeared for a while, and she was gonna set things right for Naofumi. She put both the king and Mine into a trial, and they got exposed. The king pretty much just held a bias against a shield hero because of a bad shield hero in the past, so he's pretty much just a hater. And Mine, she basically got a lie detector test done and pretty much failed completely. Everything got revealed. They worked alongside the enemy. Mine tried to kill her sister and frame Naofumi for it so she could skip ahead to become queen. She lied about the allegations. Everything came to light. And when they finally said everything they had to say, the queen was like, I sentence you man to death. And as their heads are just about to be yacked off by a guillotine, Naofumi was even thinking this shit is way too far. So he comes up with a different way to get back. He walks over to them, starts trolling them in front of the crowd, and said, "Bunny, I'm gonna change your names instead." So the king.
Bizarre bitches. Bizarre. No, well, that sounds a little strange, pal. Why is JoJo Siwa doing bizarre things on this adventure, pal? For whatever do you mean? Whatever do you mean? What's up? What? Glare of doom and despair. Glare of doom and fucking despair. What's up? Nah, I look stupid. I look stupid. If she's going on an adventure and the adventure is bizarre, I think she should steel ball run that direction. I don't want any but bizarre or freakish things here, pal. She should Ocean's I've got the name of that arc. I forgot the name of that arc. She should steel ball run that way, pal. Roll it that way. I might watch a JoJo Bizarre Adventures or recap video, because I haven't watched shows manga. I watched the few episodes I watched with you. That was like 2 episodes.
Rather be known by the name of Trash, and mine, whose real name is Multi, would have her name permanently changed to Bitch. Not even lying here, her name was changed to that. It's crazy. Low key, it reminds me of that one scene from JoJo where Echoes is like, "Damn. Okay, master, let's kill the hoe. Beep." But look, as derogatory as it is, I ain't giving her a pass. Keep her in mind, mine literally tried to get him killed in the first episode.
Let's go back to
Echoes is like, "Okay, master, let's kill the hoe. Beep."
L shit.
But look, as derogatory as it is, I ain't giving her a pass. Keep her in mind, mine literally tried to get him killed in the first episode. Game is game, bro. She tried to murk him and run his money in the first 20 minutes. That's evil. She was a waste of life from the start. She gets no sympathy. One hurt, man. And while I'm here speaking about mine, I might as well get out my system. I hate Rachel from Tower of God. I hate Gabby from Attack on Titan. Whoa. I despise Sakura. And to all you Sakura defenders about to see this and tweak out on me, hold this for me. Shut up. Sakura was the same person to mock Naruto being an orphan to gain the affection of another orphan. In fact, you know what? It's not just Sakura. It's the hidden leaf. I've said it before. Besides Shikamaru, Choji, Rock Lee, Iruka Sensei.
See, no, he gets it. We all hate Sakura, but the whole other hidden leaf is what the same amount of hatred. Everybody else, other than the people he's naming, everybody else. Literally everybody else has done the same exact shit. So like,
and a couple other people. The whole hidden leaf village can suck my nuts.
Hold up, wait. Hold up. Free stuff. Wait. I can't freestyle, so bear with me. Hold up, wait. I can't freestyle. Hold up. Okay. Hey, it's Killer B. Don't step to me. I'ma up the switch and get this free. Okay. It's Killer B. The Gingeriki. Gingeriki? Is it? Wait. Ginger. I'm done. What the fuck was it? What is it? Gingeriki? I'm ass. I can't rap for shit. I'm ass.
They suck. They were terrible to Naruto. They only decided to switch up as soon as they saw what he was capable of as a teenager. Why did it take you that long to be respectful to him? Trash. The Nine-Tailed Fox destroying the hidden leaf isn't the same as Naruto doing the action. They decided to hold that to him, acting like he did it in the first place. So what if the fox was still into him? That doesn't mean he did it. Grown-ass adults, guys pushing into their 50s, were out here just giving Naruto heavy side-eye for something he didn't do. Having ugly looks toward a kid. Man, burn this village, bro. If I had Renegade, I would dash a whole meteor wiping out the city. Especially knowing Daz was from here. That makes it more worth it. Anyways, onto my next character. I got Scrappy Doo. How can somebody like Scrappy Doo? His name rhymes with poo, bro. No relation to my goat Scooby. Because I feel bad that this idiot is somehow his nephew. He has to be adopted. Scrappy is just a chump, bro. How can you like this little munchkin useless waste of life? Always getting into stupid situations, trying to fight ghosts and ghouls and monsters, thinking he can box like he's Muhammad Ali when he's really a cheap version of a shit boxer getting knocked the hell out all the time. Whose man is this, bro? Like, imagine pulling up to a haunted house and you're going there with this puppy. What the hell is he going to contribute? Instead of doing this whole 90s wind-up punch and stance, think he's gonna knock out the whole thing. He's going to die first, trying to intimidate niggas who stand 10 feet above him. What would he do in any practical situation? Nothing! That's why they always have to grab him and start running away. He's just an instigator.
Soccer's not that bad in the
Think
manga.
about
Don't
it.
care.
Scrappy is so bad. They had to bring him into Velma. That's how shit he is. Notice how Scooby was never actually in this terrible show, but it was Scrappy's ugly ass that was featured in it. Because you know why? They know he's ass. He became the best character in that show. He took out Velma. He did us all a favor. That whole show shouldn't even exist. It's a horror attempt at trying to make Scooby-Doo an adult show. It's terrible. Velma is just as bad as Scrappy, if not worse. Like, one day I'm gonna dedicate a video to hate on her, I swear down, but I'm gonna leave that for another time. But I forget sometimes how much I hate this dog. I even remember...
I hate, despise Velma. Cause like, wasn't she Jewish in the original one? In Incorporated, Scooby-Doo Incorporated, wasn't she Jewish? I swear she was Jewish. Like, not Arabic, fuck, something. Gunner Bait of Doom. All of this was not necessary. What made you think of this? Genuinely. It was the most hated show, and you decided to give it a second season? Really? You can't don't ever compare my peak Scoobert Doobert the Third to that shit. Not too much on Monster Hunter stories. Monster. Oh, the ad. Yeah, but I don't know how copyright word works. So I don't know how copyright works. Kind of have to hate on it.
But that in the first movie, he's the major antagonist who managed to take over an entire island and create a bunch of demon dogs and steal people's souls. It's kind of impressive knowing he's a total idiot. But I'm gonna be honest here, when I was a little boy, it can't just be me that was just afraid of Scrappy's monster transformation. Like, I was petrified of this shit, man. I don't know what it was about him changing into this ugly T-Rex sized puppy, but I used to be crying when I was a kid seeing that shit on screen. It's nasty! And he was just...
This is fucking trying puppy power. Yo, I forgot exactly what he said, but that transformation was goofy though to me.
Mad disrespectful.
Scooby-Doo.
I don't care if he's a puppy. He's got consciousness. He can have full-on conversations with you. So he automatically loses sympathy points. He's trash. Next character I want to mention, Avatar Korra. And she's bad.
Yes. Only thing Korra had for her was getting with Asami. Yo, Korra was bad and sometimes. Asami was bad all the time. She's a hoe though. She's a whore. She's a hoe. She's a hoe, man. Everybody on Team Korra, she dated. Everybody. Surprised she didn't go for Tenzin next, nigga. Like, what? Yo. Asami, Bolin, the other one. The other one, dude. Wait, Bolin, I forgot the other one's name. But shit.
Notice, man, when I first started watching The Legend of Korra, I really tried to be there and give Korra the benefit of the doubt sometimes. I mean, the fights in her show, they go crazy. They definitely had a better budget for that, man. But beside the animation...
Bro, like, she had everything handed to her on a silver platter. How she stole this ass? She has a giant spirit giant spirit mech form on standby. Your ass. Why would you merge the two worlds? No. Yo, bro.
Yo, this girl sucks, bro. She's irrational, impatient, hard-headed, loses to niggas with no bending. She's terrible.
Exactly.
And Korra had potential. At the beginning of the show, she's 4 years old and can already bend 3 out of the 4 elements. She had mad rep. Then come to modern day when she's a big 17 years old and she still can't airbend. What the hell were you doing for the past 13 years? Sleeping?
Exactly. Yo, no. Cause like, I get if it was just hard for you, right? But you had everything handed to you on a silver platter. 13 years to learn airbending. only way you unlocked it was to get all your other bending just turned off. Like all other bend. How does that even work? Genuinely, how does that work? The only way she learned airbending was because that motherfucking just fucking yes. Every other thing is gone. Suddenly just air. Dude.
Reading, being stupid. Wake up, man, you're the Avatar. It took until Armand was about to finish off Marco, take his life, for Korra to pull out some bullshit and just start airbending like she's a natural. She was saved by horse shit. And just before this, he literally took her bending away, effectively making her useless, until Aang appeared while the girl was just crying to bail her out and restore all her bending. It's ass. Then throughout the show, like I said, constantly displays stupid behavior, like trusted Unalaq, when everyone told her that he's sus, that he finna use her for some evil shit. She was like, nah, we finna do some good shit, man. With her blindly just opening the spirit portals, leading to Vatu's escape, fusing with Unalaq to become the Dark Avatar. Then she gets to scrapping with him, and then the human race as we know it bear witnesses the worst event in the whole entirety of Avatar that made the community collectively just hate Korra. With her losing her past connections to the past avatars. Every single hit Rava takes and her life is just getting deleted. Kyoshi, Roku, Aang, all gone. 10,000 years of knowledge and mastery of the 4 elements just disappeared like that. And it all could have been avoided if she didn't blindly trust this nigga over her own people.
Anyone can tell you he was bad. Genuinely. Anyone can tell. I could tell. This was before I watched the show. Now I watched the show, I was like, Hitler's right beside you, pal. Back up. Yo, genuinely. Him. The Lava Bender was the best character in this whole fucking show. Best character. Hands down, toes up. Yo. I sounded weird as fuck. But still, yo, bro. He was the best character in this whole show. Anyone can tell you that. Yo, I'm only 14 minutes in. I made this shit 31 minutes. Yo, hold up.
She's tapped. Then at the end of book 2, when all the conflict is resolved, she decided to leave the spirit portals open. What was the point of that decision? The only win here from doing that was creating new airbenders, like my boy Boomy. That's worth the price of letting a bunch of evil spirits run across the world. You know who's in the spirit world? Code the Face Stealer. Now because of Korra, he could just run across the world stealing faces of everyone. Now what's up? It's like wanting to open Hueco Mundo and letting tyrants like Kid Buu walk out of there scot-free. What was the logic behind this choice? It made zero sense. And remember earlier when I brought up how she lost her past incarnations of the Avatar state? Yeah, that shit caught real quick. Because after this, Korra was on a stage 1 day pass of booty kicking, getting her ass whooped. She was getting jumped. Zahir and the Red Lotus finessed her, literally poisoning her with mercury, putting her on hiatus for...
This arc had me heated, gang, genuinely. Only good thing come out of this arc was seeing Toph, seeing old lady Toph. So only good thing came out of this arc. Seeing Toph and Bolin learning he can fucking lava bend. Like, that's actually only good things that came out of this.
3 years just for her to come back after getting all that shit out of her system
old
to get
Toph,
rinsed by Kuvira while she was in the Avatar state. It was a career-ending beating. Like, there was nothing left for her after this, I'll be real. Her chain got snatched real quick. But in most major fights, she had to get saved by everyone else. She can't even ISO and she's the Avatar. What good is it that...
No, she got her ass beat by a girl with no arms. No arms. The only person that was actually a threat there was the guy that the airbender that could fly. Genuinely, that was their only threat there. The forehead boomer guy, nah, probably not. Sokka was able to tear the first one down, so like probably not. But still, bro, it's just genuinely just.
The person the world is dependent on is getting their ass whooped. Korra villains might have been more difficult to deal with, and I'm saying that because they were proper menaces. But that doesn't take away the fact that even with that, Korra was losing way too much, bro. And also, it doesn't help with some of them being avoidable. But by far, the worst thing about Korra is the fact that she set all this shit up. No past lives, spirits running around doing crazy shit, and supposedly being rumored to have basically started the end of the world. And now because Avatar's coming back, it's up to this little earthbender girl to fix all of Korra's mistakes. Not to mention, the only person this girl has in the Avatar state is Korra. Korra! Korra! Korra's just useless,
L
man.
after L
That
after
was
L.
locked up in
Precisely
ice for
that,
100
sir.
years with no other bending
Precisely
mastery
that.
beside air. And then under a year, he restored balance to the world and defeated Ozai. What's your excuse? You suck! And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached what I have dubbed my controversial final take of the video. If you watched the first time I did a video like this, the first person I ever brought up that I just despise wholeheartedly is none other than Tariq St. Patrick, the worst character in any drug dealer show to ever exist. And if you don't know who this guy is or know nothing about him, let me compare it for you real quick. He makes Skylar White look like a saint. He makes Chuck McGill look like the best brother to Jimmy. Like, I know for a fact, we all hate Tariq, right? We all hate him. Yeah, screw him, man. Bun this guy, bro, bun him. Okay, well, if I told you, man, that I think there's some people worse than Tariq. Yo, are you stupid? All right, hear me out. The other day, I had a revelation, a thought, an epiphany that will change your lives forever as we know it. Y'all ready for this? I think everyone in book 2, every other character in cahoots with Tariq is worse than him. Because they made him look smart. How do you make Tariq look smart? They all made him look like a genius. Deep it. And for some of you that are gonna say, oh, but Tariq had some smart plays, shut up. The only reason why you think that is because everyone else is running on half a brain cell. And if you don't believe me, let me just run through the characters and cut the shit so you can understand what the hell I even mean. Start with Brayden, Tariq's number 2. He's terrible. Yeah, again, like Tariq, he started to sell drugs for no reason when he comes from a rich family. Then Tariq pretty much had to bail this nigga out several times. He became a liability in the last season doing up drugs and shit. And the most I can ever remember Brayden doing for Tariq is saving his life from getting taken by Noma and everyone else who betrayed him. Trash! Not to mention he convinced him to put his trust fund into Western Holdings. And Western Holdings is a Ponzi scheme. Now this guy lost his trust fund and now he's broke. But the worst thing is that he lost a 1v1 against Tariq. So you can never have a chat for me. Effie, I'll give you a semi-pass. Because you know, at least with you being in the drug game, you broke. So it makes sense why you here. But at the same time, you're useless. You were so hell-bent on trying to kill Lauren, you didn't even fall through with it. You ain't about that. Saying he should have done it when the guy was processing a plan. You a snake switching sides every 2 minutes. And on top of that, you probably just mad because Tariq and you won endgame. You were pressy like Lauren. No wonder you tried to mark her. And I am too. It would have been on site if Effie took out Lauren. I would have been fuming. You suck. Then we come to the Tejada family and oh my days. I have so much hate for these niggas, bro. Because they have no brain cells. Starting with their parents, Lorenzo and Monet. You guys fucking suck. Lorenzo, you the same guy trying to put Drew to be the next leader. When the man didn't even want to do nothing like that. Meanwhile, you got niggas like Kane packing off people every 5 minutes and you're rejecting him. It took Kane blackmailing you with murdering Zeke to show him any amount of respect. You should have stayed in jail, you
what show is this, dude?
And Monet, I have nothing but hate for you. I love Mary J. Blige though. You're amazing. Monet, once again, as a parent, you're terrible. All it was with you was the drug game and Zeke. That's all you cared about. If it wasn't for you glazing this guy, then it was you hating on the rest of your kids. You be calling Kane stupid, but we know where that lack of chromosomes came from, you egg. Speaking of lack of chromosomes, Kane, I like you, bro. You know, you decent sometimes, but when you're not decent, you're a S-tier dick rider for Tariq. You're worse than guys who glaze LeBron like he's a god or something. You hate this guy so much for no reason. Always throwing strays. You'll do anything to show your better.
Not too much on LeBron now, pal. Not too much on LeBron. Enough said.
And anything to prove Tariq is worse than you. You even went to smash with Effie, and I know that a tiny bit of you only did that shit to get back at Tariq. Effie is fine as hell, but I know you, man. Drew and Diana, I'm gonna diss you both. Drew, like Kane said, you ain't never gonna be a housewife. There is no 9 to 5 comforted life for you, my friend. Everyone's never gonna take you serious and get you out the hood. Your life is over. I just wanna send shots for you for that. I feel bad for you, but I also don't. Diana, how is it every time you say you're done with this life, you end up covering bodies the next day? Like, for God's sake, you two tried to plan to kill your own mum, fam. And throw that shit on Tariq. Snakes, man. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Monet's stupid because she killed Lorenzo. That's some dumb shit too. Zeke, I'm purely coming for you because your shit makes no sense. Nigga, you were 4 years older than you thought you were in middle school. You were 18, probably at 6'4", with a whole grown beard. How the hell did you not realize you're an old ass bum compared to the rest of everyone else? Like shit, your voice probably cracked in elementary. Get out of here with that crap. As for everyone else, Noma, Carter, Zion, any other up in the show, you got watched by these bozos. So I don't care about you, you suck. They thought they could really make a TV show and dedicate it to Tariq St. Patrick and make him look intelligent. They can never deceive me. I knew it was fake.
Arknight's Enfield is giving out 135 free pulls.
I knew it! They can never make this guy look smart. This goofy out bum talking about, I'm Tariq say fucking Patrick. I killed my own father. You bitch ass. The only reason you killed Ghost is because he was never gonna pull a strap on you. If you were anyone else in that moment, you would have already had your funeral the next day. I despise Tariq, but I hate the fact that the show and characters he was around made him look better than what he is. Like, I refuse to believe that this show made him look good. What type of propaganda is that? Michael Rainey is one of the best actors of our generation, cause I hate Tariq with my soul, bro. He's a bum. And in all honesty, I can't be the only guy who decided to watch book 2 because I hope near the end, Ghost will come back. That's how bad Ghost's death was. His death was so shit. The whole internet and everyone started speculating. Guys used to say he was in a private ambulance getting taken somewhere completely off the grid and just waiting to get his revenge on Reed.
What show is this? Yo, also, what is this? What is this? Like, look at this. Yo, what is this? This is a fucking cap cut. Yeah, cap cut. Yeah. We all. Yeah, like editing and cap cut's bad, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm broke, okay? I'm broke, okay? I need money. Anyways, but yeah, yeah, that's pretty damn bad. But still, this shit is terrible. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Ghost's death was. His death was so shit. The whole internet and everyone started speculating. Guys used to say he was in a private ambulance getting taken somewhere completely off the grid and just waiting to get his revenge on Reek. And I was one of the fans that thought that he would make an appearance
is this just Black Breaking Bad? Sure, shut up. Shut up, man. Is this just Black Breaking Bad? BBB? Black Breaking Bad? Making drugs? People shooting? This is just Black Breaking Bad, dude. What is this show?
Dude, it's literally called Book 2 Ghost. It was only called that shit because Tariq...
That the name of the show? Is that the name of the show?
At the end of the show goes off the grid. Oh, the guy's trash. There was even an episode where a bunch of dead people from Tariq's past, like Kanan and Lakeisha, who showed up, and Ghost wasn't there.
Was that that's 50 Cent?
And then he appears in Power Book 4. Oh my god, get rid of this guy, man, please. He's ass. Ghost is never coming back, bro. We're just gonna have to accept it now. They doing a whole new series on his and Tommy's origins. Nigga, I've been waiting for this shit for like 5 years. I thought that was the whole point of Raising Kanan. Why make Raising Kanan then? Raising Kanan is fine though, it's a good show. But all in all, Bun Tariq, Bun everyone else.
So is the name of the show Raising Kanan Power though? I'm so confused. I'm gonna have to check it out.
I screw them for not bringing Ghost back. I'm deluded. I still think he's alive, man. There's no way he dies to that bullshit. No! Now, usually by this point in the video, I say how much I appreciate and love you guys. How I'm so grateful for anyone who took time out of their day to watch this video I worked hard on. But I'm still pissed off. So I'm just gonna name drop a bunch of characters that should just disappear right now because it would benefit all of us. I hate them. I hate Louis. I hate Candace.
Fair.
I hate Caillou.
Fair.
I hate them girls from A Silent Voice. I hate Mark. I
Shit,
hate Disney.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Oh, banger after banger after banger. Yep.
Nickelodeon bullies. I
Fair.
hate Dolores Umbridge.
Hell yep. Hell yep.
Despise Angelica Pickles.
Hell yeah.
I hate Margaret. I hate.
Whoa. Whoa. You were cooking for a second, pal. You were cooking for a second. Not Margaret. Hold up. Everything Margaret did was Mordecai and Rigby's fault. Yeah. Not too much of Margaret, pal. Childhood crush here. Not too much.
Randall. I hate Todd. Fuck Iris West. I hate.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Penny Proud's friends.
You just gotta hate these two, low-key. You just gotta hate these two. She's loud, she's louder, and she's Mexican. So, like, you just gotta hate these two. There's nothing wrong with her, and we barely see this nigga anymore. You only have to hate these two. I don't even count her as her friend, genuinely. Like, she stuck up for her, like, 5 times in the whole show, all, like, 50-something episodes.
Especially Zoe. And
Wait, Zoe the white girl, right?
I hate Todd. Fuck Iris West. I hate Penny Proud's friends, especially.
Is this Zoe? I forgot their names. But no, she was tough. He was tough shit. Especially in the movie, like, break it down. Yo, this shit, yeah. Yeah.
Say we like the body, rock the party, party.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, this shit.
Party, rock the party, party.
Yeah.
Rock the party. We like to insta pop the party. Party, 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 party.
Ain't nothing shaking back there, but she hit this shit. She hit this shit, yeah. Ain't nothing shaking back there, but she hit this shit.
Zoe, and I deeply, deeply despise all of the background characters in Bikini Bottom.
Fair.
All of these guys are dickheads
yeah?
for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
I'll cook you, man, bro, literally. Quit playing with me. I love you guys. I appreciate all of you so much. And to end this video off, I'm the biggest hater.
I'm the biggest hater. Yo, shout out, oh no, wait. Yo, shout out this nigga, gang. Shout out Waves, bro. This shit was funny. Shout out Waves. Alright, have a good night, guys.